Do you want to stop worrying? Here's how you do it. I want you to imagine a scale that goes from 0 to 10, and every level is 1 point. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10. And I want you to describe your worry as a 10 as the worst case scenario. What happens for you internally and externally when you are worrying at its most severe level? Then I want you to identify what a 9 looks like. How bad is it at a 9? And an 8 and a 7 all the way down to a 0, which of course represents not worrying at all. Then, second part, I want you to identify what's going on in your life when you are at those various levels. So what's going on in your life that would cause you to worry at a level of 1, okay? What's going on in your life typically that would cause you to worry at a level of 2? So what we're doing is we're now identifying the triggers that cause you to worry, okay? The third aspect to this is for you to identify what you can do. What are your tools or resources with each level? So with each level of severity of your worrying, you are identifying what is going on that's causing that and what you can do. So tools that you have to calm your brain, because your worrying is your thought process, might be, of course, prayer. First and foremost, talking to God about it, or reading some scriptures. Have some go-to scriptures, scriptures that are encouraging. We all have those places that we like to. I love to read the Psalms. I find the Psalms very calming and relaxing and encouraging for me. But you have your places in the Bible that you like to go to. I find certain kinds of music to be very calming. Going for a walk is calming for me. Running, exercise is a huge go-to for me in terms of shifting my mood. So if I find myself, getting up there, 5 or higher on my worry scale, I know it's time for me to go for a run. Okay. Talking to certain people, there are certain people that know how to bring me down. From a higher number to a lower number. They help me change my perspective when it comes to worry. So what are your go-to resources that are in your tool bag that can shift you? Not from wherever you're at to a 0. That's unrealistic. If your worrying is at a 7, we don't want it to go to a 0. We want it to go to a 6 or a 5. Just even knowing that you can move it down the scale 1 or 2 points is very empowering, because a lot of times when we are chronic worriers, we'll say things like, I don't have any control over it, or we'll blame it on situations or other people. He or she just makes me feel so, I get so stressed out when I think about that or when I talk to that person. You need to know that you can manage your worry. So just a quick review, 3 things. First, if I identify the severity of your worry from 0 to 10, all the way, 10 all the way down to 0, what does each level look like? Then secondly, what are the triggers that are going on? Maybe they're internal as well. Maybe they're your own thought process, but what's going on for you that's triggering you at each level? And third, what are the go-to responses that you can use to move yourself from wherever you're at on that scale down 1 or 2 levels? Good luck.